What's up, y'all? I could never win with you.
Talking animation. I'm Janae.
I'm Tadeja.
And today we're going to be talking about DC Universe. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. First, we always got the disclaimer, any pictures, videos, graphics that we use in this video does not belong to us. It belongs to DC.
Please don't sue us. We ain't got no money.
No,
we broke.
We just starting up. So we're trying. As you can see, Batman trying to break out of that John and Diane. That's us.
Diana.
So all this we're doing, we just doing judgment on our behalf. We don't own nothing from them, okay?
All right. Other people.
So first, we're going to start with who is the better Robin?
You asked me that question.
Hey, I'm asking both of us. Who is the better Robin?
Out of any Robin I see, and no, that's Dick. They got that. He got that.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, Dick Grayson. I mean, he's good, but I really like Tim Drake. I don't know what it is. I just love Tim Drake.
That's cute. That's cute.
Excuse me?
That's cute.
Like he's the better Robin. And we know Jason Todd, he was crazy anyway. I don't know why he picked him.
Jason Todd was on a whole nother level.
Didn't he turn what did he turn into after he was after he got beat up by the Joker?
I'm about to say Red X, but Red Hood.
No, ma'am. You're not gonna take credit for that. Right there, ma'am.
But Red Hood, yep.
Yeah, and then he ended up still killing people anyway. My thing is, why did Batman choose him? What happened to Dick Grayson?
Dick Grayson was off doing his own thing. I don't know.
So Nightwing, right?
Yeah, he turned into Nightwing.
Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, but Tim Drake, he's the best anyways. Nobody cares. I don't care what nobody says. He's the best. Until prove me otherwise. Prove me otherwise in the comments.
Dick got that.
Anyways, we're going to go to these recycled Batman movies. My thing is with Batman, I feel like it's kind of outplayed. I mean, it's the same concept. He lost his parents, and then he goes into this little thing and becomes rich or whatever, and then it's just an ongoing cycle. It's just, to me, I feel like it never really ends. Batman, look, as you can see, Batman done returned about 3 or 4 times.
And he gonna return again next year too.
Yeah, because Robert Patterson, is that his name? He gonna play the Batman. And to be honest, I don't think he fits that role for Batman. I don't see him. No, I don't see him. I just see him as that boy from the Goblet of Fire and Harry Potter. And
not Cedric. Girl.
And I don't see him as a Batman. Like, I don't see what characteristics, like when Ben Affleck, he had that look. And then also Ben Affleck is in the new Batman movie as well. Or was it, no, I think he did it in Justice League too. Or was that a different person in Justice League, that movie that just came out this year?
That was him, Ben Affleck.
And then he gonna tell myself, oh, that was a good little memory. No, you need to go back to it because ain't nobody doing the job for real.
I'm tired of Batman because, like you said, it's like the same stuff. And like, to me, like I don't know, like I don't know, like if any of the Batman movies, like they don't present like no other villain except for the Joker. Like, I love the Joker, I love him, but I'm tired of seeing him.
Yeah, that is true. It's like starting to get to the point where it's just like, okay, it's like the new movie. I'm pretty sure they're gonna talk about how his parents died and all that stuff, and then all of a sudden he gonna find another little Robin. It's gonna be another Batman and Robin. Even though these movies are completely different from each other, it's just the fact it's kind of the same thing. Even though that Batman and Robin is not the same thing as the other ones, but it's still the same concept either way.
And also, I would like to say that Batman is the strongest DC character out there fighting.
Batman will whoop you. No cap.
That man, as soon as you come up to Bruce Wayne, say, "Oh yeah," he'd be like, "What's your name and what's your power and what's your weakness?" or he gonna find out that weakness.
My boy said, take it to the streets.
My boy said, hey, Alfred, cook something up in the back for me for this dude right here, just in case he want to get crazy.
Play, I'm telling you, he do not play. He is more hand-to-hand combat than anything.
Bruce and Alfred be killing it.
Yeah, they really do. They don't be playing.
They bring it to the streets.
He literally fought Superman with all that kryptonite, all that heavy kryptonite he had on him. Literally. Still beating him up. Right. We're gonna go to the next one. I'm gonna let you start off with this one.
I'm not like my biggest issue with Superman, like it seemed like, I don't know, in these past couple of years, or maybe it's like within like the Justice League type stuff, it seemed like he's overpowering everybody.
He's kind of an asshole too, if you think about it. Honestly, he's not really like, he always want to take control. Like, I noticed that in Justice League when I was watching on HBO Max, he's always trying to take control. He got every
right to take control, because like you said, in the case of like the Justice League, he got every case, because we had Aquaman, we had Cyborg, we have Diane.
Every couple now and then, to me.
But my thing is, it seemed like I don't know if it's like in the Justice League kind of comic book era that we're about to be in with DC or whatever, but he seemed way too overpowered. Like, why did we spend hours or probably a couple minutes trying to recruit Flash and Cyborg, Diane, and Aquaman to fight old boy? What his name? No, I'm about to say Darkseid. No, it was, I forgot his name in the Justice League. Let me share this screen.
Let me go ahead and stop sharing mine.
Like,
I'll let you go ahead. Have the screen, ma'am.
Let's see. Justice League. I probably spelled it wrong.
Girl, Joker look psychotic.
Who are they supposed to fight? What's his name? Let's see the wiki. I hope they got this right.
For real. You know, people just be going up in there and typing stuff.
Let's see if they got this right. Yeah. So Darkseid and Steppenwolf. So yeah, them.
My thing is, so Ben Affleck can do Justice League, but he won't do the next Batman movie.
I don't want him to do the Batman movie, and I'm gonna explain my way how he can get out of it, like later on in the slide. But my issue was with Superman. So what was the point in trying to get Diane, Aquaman, to fight Darkseid or Steppenwolf in that case, to only to be like towards the end of the movie, Superman coming in is basically wrecking this man. That makes no sense to me. If anybody should be really that powerful, in my opinion, it should have been Jason Momoa's character Aquaman. He should have been the most powerful one.
I don't know why they don't use him. I think the reason why, because he actually controls the sea and he don't want to flood the city type stuff. I don't know if that, but I just feel like they don't use him at all. Like,
they didn't use Flash either. Like in this movie, Zack Snyder's like cut of it, like when we see like Flash be running around here, like seeing it in his vision, like how everything is moving so slowly. At first it was cool, but then it kept on going, and I was like, can we please stop? Especially when it came to that part where Superman was just revived or something. They were fighting up in, what was it, like somewhere kind of like New York style setting. I think Metropolis somewhere. And like Flash can literally see this man turn his head and look at him and basically threw Aquaman at him, and he did not dodge it. I was like, so you tell me you saw this man being thrown at you and you're not going to at least, like, you know, do a little step turn? Like, come on,
show off something. But my thing is, why can't have Green Lantern in there?
Which Green Lantern?
Hal. Why they ain't have Green Lantern in there? He a part of Justice League too.
He sucks.
He does not. Green Lantern is good. My
You
favorite.
said it yourself. You said if he doesn't have the ring, he is nothing. He's nothing. He's trash.
Green Lantern is Katama. Matter of fact, I got a picture.
You want to share your screen so we can all see it too?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me stop my screen share. Okay, yeah, let's see.
Katama.
Yeah,
Katama.
please. I'm waiting. Prove me wrong.
I'm not just saying you waiting.
I'm waiting.
Yes, ma'am. Wait a minute. Put it. Hold on. Wait a minute. We can't forget Katama.
Who is that? That black man?
Her.
I never seen her. I never seen her.
You never tell. So you mean to tell me so you didn't watch Justice League?
Not the animated. She must.
She a fake fan, y'all. She ain't no
fake fan.
Katama is it. This is
clearly she's not important because I didn't see her in the movie, and nor do I see her anywhere else. You the only one.
Like the Green Lantern, so of course you ain't gonna see her.
Okay.
You ain't. As soon as you see a Green Lantern, you gonna cut that TV off. Yeah, that's
no.
It.
If I saw how, yes, I would.
Girl, you ain't even like the one with dang Ryan Reynolds in it.
Cause that was trash. He said it himself. That ruined his career. Why you think he was on that Marvel's check? Yeah.
Talk about that no more.
Yeah.
Making me upset.
I ain't making you upset. I ain't doing nothing to
you. Yes, ma'am.
But he is fine though. The playing. Oh yeah, they changed. Oh, another thing about it is they changed his slogan not too long ago.
Who?
Superman's like slogan that he be saying.
So what it is now?
It's like I forgot something, but they changed the part, like the end part, saying the American way, like to live for a better tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. And then they said his son is what was it, bisexual or gay or something. That's the same thing with Robin too.
Where did they come up with? I mean, I understand we're trying to make, like, I've been reading the comments about them having Superman be bisexual and one of the Robins, whatever. I don't know which Robin it is. I think you told me Jason Todd.
Yeah, I told you Jason Todd at first, but then I was wrong, and I think they said Tim Drake.
I understand we're trying to make, people who are a part of the LGBT community, a part of the superhero, but make a whole new superhero. Don't try to make something as you can see, Superman been around since 1948.
He's been around for 80 years.
Let me see, hold on. And Batman been around since 1989. Basically, Batman and Robin been around since 1989 or even earlier than that. Don't try to make these characters that we know has always been straight to be all of a sudden bisexual. Not saying that it can't happen, but I'm just saying, why, if that was the case, why didn't they say something at the time they created that superhero? Like, at no way I'm bashing about them doing that, but I'm just saying, like,
my thing is stick to the story script, stick to the original source material. If the creator who created this specific character, whoever created Superman's son,
right,
let him do that. What up, Big Zaya? Big Zay in the house.
He came for his game. But all right.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next. All right. With this one, these are my favorite DC heroes and villains. I love Harley Quinn. I don't care about the new Harley Quinn. I like the Jester Harley Quinn. I don't know what it is about it, but to me, that's just sexy. I just like it.
I like Harley Quinn across the board.
You like the new character design and everything?
What's her new character design?
The one that's in the recent one.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it, but I didn't like the picture I sent you, that Amazon version of Harley Quinn costume with that wig. I was like, yeah, nah, bro. But I like Harley Quinn across the board.
Look, I love Red X. I don't care. I love him.
Red X was fine. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, Red X is fine as hell. And Beast Boy, I just found out who the actor was for Beast Boy. I saw him on TikTok the other day.
Titans.
He sounds just like him.
Oh yeah. You talking about Greg Clips or something like that?
Yeah, he's good.
He is good. He voice acted that boy on Ben 10, Kevin 11. I was like, oh, I like that.
That's real voice. Like, you know how some like actors, they kind of, like either they'll like do a different voice, but that's actual voice. Like he actually sounds like that just regularly talking to him.
Oh yeah. I was like, I know him. I know him from anywhere.
He's kind of sound familiar. And then he said, I played Beast Boy. I was like, oh, that's where I know you from. I was like, okay. I said, you kind of cute though. Yeah. And then we got Jinx. Oh my God, Jinx. I love Jinx. I don't care.
I was surprised. I never heard you say anything about this girl a day in my life.
Because I don't talk about Jinx like that, because I don't really care about the honeycomb stuff. I don't really care about their part. I just care about the actual Teen Titans. But I mean, but if I was to choose, she would be my favorite character.
Okay.
All right. Then we're going to go to the next one.
Ooh, this is my slide right here, though. You already know I got to get my boy Robin. I don't know which Robin this is, but fan theory said it's Dick Grayson. Right. And I'm not going to lie to you. Like this Robin right here, this version of Robin from Teen Titans, he was my first crush. He was like my very first crush. I was like, I knew I messed up then. Then it went on to Starfire. I like her.
I was gonna choose Starfire, but I was like, nah, I kind of like Jinx more.
Yeah. She was the first female character I said that I liked and admire, because I like her clothes in the Teen Titans.
You saw that? Remember that TikTok video I showed you? That was a nice little outfit she had on.
Yeah, I liked her little walk in the Justice League DC packet. But I was kind of jealous of Starfire, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Why? But you wanted Robin.
I wanted Robin, and plus it was that episode where Robin took this girl named Kitty to the prom.
Yeah, I remember that scene right there anyways.
Yeah, and then she gonna come.
They was on that little ship.
Yeah, and then she gonna come, Starfire gonna come up here with some basic purple dress. I was like, girl, don't come up here with that. You gonna take my man, you could at least dress up nice. But
exactly.
But anyways, Raven, I grew to love Raven because I feel like I channel her. Like she is my whole entire being. I was like, girl.
Oh, hold on. Let me move this around so they can see that other picture you got.
Yeah.
Batman, that don't look like, he look a little sick.
Yeah, I just pick any Batman picture, but I like Batman because
Batman don't look too good.
He in the shadows.
Nah, he in a mental hospital. That's what it is. They told him to stand up against the wall and pose.
Oh, he in Gotham Asylum.
Now, Deathstroke, I like Deathstroke.
Yeah, Deathstroke, that man crazy. That man lethal. I like him. Mm-hmm. He ain't scared of nobody. He said, "I'm taking everybody out."
Who was that guy that Will Smith played in Suicide Squad?
I want to say he played
Deadshot, right?
Deadshot, but no, wait, hold up. I thought Idris Elba played Deadshot in this one.
But you got to think about it. In the original Suicide Squad, it was actually Will Smith, and then Will Smith said he don't want to play Deadshot no more. So now it's Idris Elba.
Shoot, I thought he played a different character, but anyways, next.
Oh, next. Now with this slide, we have how can DC repair itself? First of all, we need brand new characters.
We really do. Like, no offense, I love Batman. As you can see, I love Batman with all my heart. But I'm tired of seeing this dude going to business meetings and then going late night.
Corporate businessman.
And then you have Alfred over here cleaning up the Batcave and then the mansion. I'm tired of seeing that.
And Batman Beyond, I think in Batman Beyond, it was Terry. I don't even remember who Terry was, but in Batman Beyond, the one on HBO, it's him, Bruce Wayne, actually being the old guy, and it's Terry that is the new Batman with that nice little outfit he had on. That Batman suit looked nice. But
I need to see that. But
I just like, you said you ain't never seen that?
I ain't never seen that.
You ain't never watched Batman, what is it, Batman Beyond on HBO? The one with Terry as Batman?
I added to like my HBO Max list, but I have so many other stuff. But
yeah, all of that. I love that series. I just like the new Batman suit. That's pretty much what it is. I just love it. It looks high tech and nice. But another thing that we need to do is make new movies of groups and characters.
oh, I got that in the next slide right there, bro.
What I mean, but look, go ahead and tell me what you mean by that.
What I mean by that is like you, I think you said it earlier that Ben Affleck don't want to play Batman no more.
Yeah, like just cancel
that
it.
that should be like DC Studio way of like, okay, maybe everybody is tired of seeing Batman, seeing Superman, and I'm glad that they're venturing out to like Aqualad.
Every 2 or 3 years, we got a new Robin. If it ain't Tim Drake, now it's gonna be somebody else.
Yeah, I'm glad like in the movies, like they're venturing out.
You hear me?
What'd you say?
The next thing we know, Tom Holland gonna play the next Robin.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He been all over that Spider-Man stuff, honestly. But we're gonna get to that next week or a couple weeks.
Sometime.
Because I got a whole bunch to say about Tom Holland, honestly.
But the new movies, I got y'all on the next slide though.
All right. And then another thing, introduce new backstories. I'm tired of the same boohoo. Oh, both his parents died and all that stuff. Hey, come up with something new. Come up with something crazy. I mean, I'll eat it up. I'm being for real. I would eat that up if you come up with something crazy.
It's like always like the characters either they lost, like you said, they lost their parents, or like in the case of probably like Cyborg got in a car crash.
Yeah, like it's just, I mean, I don't know how to explain it. I just want something new, a new backstory that why can't the parents live? You know, what's so bad about having parents that's alive? Why we always gotta have a tragic backstory?
So we can feel for him.
The Joker, now his was sad, but I feel like they should alter it a little bit. Just a little bit, because he still need to end up in the insane asylum. But instead of him going crazy just by getting into that big old vat of chemicals, how about we make it something else? Yeah, I'm just saying, just change it up. You know, I want some stuff like, oh, they was jumping out the airplane and the parachute went. I just want some crazy stuff. I don't care. Make it a little horror a little bit. Let me stop.
Right.
But the next thing is DC Comics need to come up with a new logo. Marvel done came up with a new logo, and even after Stan Lee died, they came up with instead of it flipping like a comic book, show all the little pictures of like the Avengers, the Spider-Man. They do little pictures of it now instead of just a comic book. Why they need to get up to date, either change that logo or what, or at least come up with something new, a new concept, or just show where all the movies y'all did in the past, basically kind of do it like Marvel.
But they can't do that because the only thing they have been doing is like Batman, Superman, and eventually they probably gonna overwhelm us with Wonder Woman.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't like Wonder Woman, honestly. To me, she's useless. I
wish they could have did more with her instead of make her like a little love interest.
Girl, she get hurt by her own damn lasso. She was just wrap around her neck, she done. You know what I'm saying? And it be the stupidest stuff that be their weakness. Her lasso is her weakness. That is crazy to me.
My thing is, when it comes down to like Wonder Woman, I don't know. I'm basing it off of like stuff I've seen, like in probably like snippets on TikTok or like on TV, or for what I can remember. When it comes to what like
you see her in that too with it just. And I mean, you could just kind of tell there's a love interest between her and Superman, but yet again, where's Lois Lane?
My thing is, they make her seem like a love interest for Batman and for like Superman. Which one is she gonna be by herself, or is she gonna be with one of these characters?
It's like with Hawk Girl and Green Lantern. I was like, what? To be honest, I'm not gonna say. I'm just tell you this right now. Hawk Girl was the worst person they ever made in DC. She don't do nothing. Only thing get beat the hell up. I'm being for real. She's just the first character to me. She can't do nothing for herself. I do not care. And then, okay, another thing. They need to branch out with the villains.
Oh, they really do.
Joker, Lex Luthor, and what's that brain freeze guy? I think it is brain freeze or something like that.
Yeah, brain. What you talking about? Like, describe him.
He got the little suit on. I think he's associated with Batman with the brain freeze stuff. He's literally I can't come up. I know
I think his name like Mr. Freeze or something like that.
I think it is Mr. Freeze, but how many times we gonna see that? I mean, we just seeing the same villains over and over again. Like with Superman, what is it? How many times Lex Luthor gonna be having that kryptonite on him? Like, we understand. And what was it that in that D-Day, in Doomsday? What was that character? He was also in Justice League, that villain. What was the name of that villain?
What, Darkseid or?
Yeah, I think it is Darkseid. How many times we gonna deal with that? Honestly, we just need to. At this point, it's just to the point where, like, okay, we didn't need to come up with something new. Stop using the Joker. Stop using Mr. Freeze. Stop it, because it's old, and Lex Luthor is definitely old. They done changed him from black to white now.
I think they changed Harvey Two-Face to black and white, and I think now he black now.
He's actually black in the animated version, but he's white now. And in Dark Knight, he was white. And I was like, okay, that's cool, but they could at least made him black or something. But you know, like I said, it don't matter to me. And the last thing about this, they base off Superman way too much.
So it goes back to the last like slide with Superman. Like, I don't know what it is with Superman, but they always overpower him. And I'll be like, so what's the point in gathering all these other superheroes if he can take them out in like a punch? And like in the Zack Snyder movie, Superman did more damage in 23 seconds than Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and Flash could ever do. And he was Cyborg.
Yeah, Batman was the most vulnerable one out of everybody. I said
he still held his own. I was like, so you telling me you gonna let this dude who ain't had no superpowers, that trained possibly with these dang monks in mountains, eating nothing but probably goat and everything else that's on that mountain, he is whooping every alien tail, but y'all flying through the air. Come on.
When I first like saw Batman for the first time, I was like, why do they have this guy sitting here on Justice League? I was like, why do they have him? He doesn't have any powers, but yet again, he's good with technology. And I was like, I think that's another reason why they kept him. Not only is he good with technology, he's good at hand-to-hand combat. And Hawk Girl need to learn from lessons, because that ain't it. She ain't it. But we're gonna go to the live action of Teen Titans.
Yeah, so based off the last slide where Janae said that we need more movies, either DC, if y'all take these ideas, what I do know is I better get a check that is going to be sent to Alabama. I better get a check, because if not, we're gonna have issues.
Send it to the company account.
Yeah, send it to the company account.
2,000 a check.
I want my money. I want my money.
Dreams. We ain't here for schemes. But my thing is with this, they need to make a live Teen Titans movie.
And I was thinking maybe since I had like the perfect order. Now I don't think I have the perfect order on here.
Hold that up. That Justice, that little young, what's that thing on HBO Max with them on it? Is it Justice League or is it called something, or called Teen Titans?
It's called Titans. With them, it's basically just Titans. That is trash. We're gonna talk about that.
Green.
Oh, you want to talk about Titans now before we talk about this?
Yeah, go ahead. I just want to talk about. I just want to run. We should have put a slide on that, because I want to run down on that one.
My only, I watched basically mainly the season 2 of it, and I say like the action is good. The storyline is good. I say you could tell like the actors on there is very like dedicated to the project, and I like that. But my only issue is with some of the stuff is like when it came down to like characters and how they look, and the changing of like how can I say this, of race, I can say. Let me get to it. Okay. So like with the characters, how they look. Okay, Raven is basically like a a a child, like an offspring of the devil, kind of. Even though she has, and that's what one of the main reasons why I like her. She did not let her father and how her upbringing decide who she was going to be.
Exactly. She didn't let the dark side take over, basically.
Yeah. First of all, this girl have pale skin, pale gray skin, to make it seem like she was kind of dead, but she's not really dead. She got color, but then again, she don't. As you can see, like in this GIF right here.
Basically give off that effect that she's from the underworld.
Yeah, basically. She has purple hair. Okay, they got that in Titans. But my thing is, she like they like I don't know. Do she wear contacts in the show? I don't think she wear contacts.
Season 1, because I didn't like it. Once I see a character design and I see that, like, and then also it has to do with the acting too. If I don't feel like I'm watching Teen Titans, like, okay, how do I explain it? Batman. When I watch Batman, I expect to see certain things. I expect to see that backstory of how he grew up and what happened to his parents. I expect him to be rich and live in this multi-million-dollar house.
Yeah.
That's what I expect. With Teen Titans, my main problem was Beast Boy. The only thing y'all did made his hair green.
And like when he turned into an animal, it's like the only thing he turned into in like season 1 was a tiger. I was like, so why is he turning just into a tiger? And my thing is, like you said, the only thing that is green is his hair. He don't, like, for somebody to have a genetic mutation and to be locked up inside a house for like 24/7, he don't look like he should. He just looked like a normal kid that just dyed his hair green.
Yeah, no. And like, that's not, and then like I said, he doesn't turn into, you know how he always turned into a T-Rex. The first thing he do is turn into a T-Rex, honestly.
He turned to a T-Rex, a bear, a rhinoceros. It
has to do with that situation.
Yeah. And then by like I think like towards the end of season 1 or maybe like mid season 2, off the top of my head, he get to turn into a snake. Like it was like some kind of level up. Like it was like a game to them.
Yeah, I didn't like that. And then Starfire. Oh my God.
My Starfire, like, I hate to sound like I'm being racist.
Go ahead and tell me, because it's not really racist, because honestly, we just basically saying how we see the characters.
Like in this, like Starfire is orange skin. She's basically like basically a white girl, no offense, a white girl that tans her skin orange. Sometimes a little bit too far orange. And no offense, they have a black girl and they put her in a wig, a red curly wig. Like, granted, like old Starfire, she would have probably had them curls if we were talking about like before the new 52 version of Starfire, or maybe even far back when she just got introduced to the DC world, where she would have big curly hair, red curly hair. But my thing is, she's black. This Starfire in Titans is black.
We're saying that, you know, we don't like her being black. It's just that
the actress who played it is good. I give her that. She's very good at playing it.
My thing is just put the same character. Y'all could have just had a white woman just paint orange, honestly.
The same thing with Beast Boy too. Y'all could have had just like him. He was a good character. I say he's very good at playing Beast Boy in Titans. Y'all could have easily painted his arms that were exposed for certain scenes and where he's wearing clothes green. You could have gave him green contacts.
They act like we don't have the technology for that now. Like they literally can do stuff like that. I mean, granted, yeah, they own a budget, but you can literally, if you have all those other graphics of him turning into a tiger, you can do the same thing with him just being regular.
Yeah. And my thing is also with Starfire too, it's like her clothes are awful.
Yeah, I didn't like that clothes. I was like, whoever made that need to be fired, honestly.
But with this
at season 1, I said this ain't it.
Yeah, but with this live action, if Ben Affleck don't want to play Batman anymore, this will be a perfect kind of exit for him to get out of it. Because for one, I say, with mainly from 1 through 5, like with these characters, the thing I want to capture the most is like the origin story, kind of like
do a backstory on all of them, not just one.
Yeah, like a backstory of how they became
because
the Teen Titans.
Sure generation don't even know who Teen Titans is for real, or they might look at Teen Titans Go, but when they look at the original, they'll be like, okay, what's his backstory?
Yeah, like
he become Cyborg, because I know that was the main one question when I was growing up. I said, what happened to him?
Yeah, so like with each, like 1 through 5 will focus on like the origin story of these characters. And
Starfire is still a mystery to me.
Yeah, but she was like a princess from another planet.
Yeah. Then I found out, actually watching Teen Titans, you find out how she actually got there and how she ended up being a part of Teen Titans.
Because I was like stuck. I was like, I do want, the one thing that I will say that I kind of got right is Starfire, because I want her to be like the last one, because she is like somewhat the reason why the Teen Titans, in my opinion, formed together. So, and like Teen Titans will like explore probably like kind of like the first episode, or if they want to go off the show, this show right here that you see in the GIF, or like the comic book version of it.
If you think about it, she actually did, because when she landed on planet Earth or wherever they were, she was going ham because she was handcuffed.
Yeah, and plus she didn't know how to speak that language either.
Yeah, so she was sitting there and Robin was trying to help, and then Cyborg was trying to run away. He had his little jacket on. He didn't want nobody to see who he looked like. And then Beast Boy was, I don't know what Beast Boy was doing with Cyborg, but I remember that whole scene like it was yesterday.
Yeah, let me share this screen because I really want this person. I really want this person to play Robin. Let's move this over here. When I say, what was his name? If y'all don't get this man to play Robin,
ain't it Percy Jackson? Ain't it Percy Jackson?
If y'all don't get him to play Robin, look. I know.
He need to try to save Olympus. He don't here worry about the wrong thing. Look, he need to find out who that lightning thief is. Let me stop there. Find out.
But I know I want somebody. I don't know who. I want these characters to actually like be teenagers, but y'all better to get him to play Robin.
Yeah, he does look like he could be a Robin. I feel like he'll be the captain of the Titans, most definitely.
Yeah, we already see what he could do with that sword in Percy Jackson. Now let's see what he can do with that staff, though.
I saw him. I said, "That's Percy."
I was like, that's right. Why they got Dylan O'Brien on here, man? Stop.
Girl, you might well say they look the same. Honestly, they might be distant cousins. Because I didn't know that was Dylan O'Brien. I thought that was the same person.
See,
is that the same? Which one played on? I'm confused. Which one played on Percy Jackson?
He played on Percy Jackson.
Oh, I just want to make sure.
Okay.
Look, Poseidon's son.
Now let's go on to that next slide though. I don't have any other person. Do you have anybody else that could be good for like the Teen Titans character?
No, that's pretty much it for me on that part. But let's go ahead and go to the next one because I know you've been waiting for this one.
Wow. Yes, the young. This is the line up.
Young Justice. I love this one. I love Aqualad. I love that he's black. I don't know what it is.
I like that Aqualad black.
I love the fact that he's black.
but my thing is now that he's black, like now, like I don't
look like Jason Momoa a little bit. I'm just saying he does look like a younger Jason Momoa probably.
I don't know who could play him, but I do like this lineup because like I didn't want Robin. Like if I said Robin was gonna be first in either like the Teen Titans, then he should at least be like the second person to be like played. And I'm still gonna pick my boy Logan. He can still play Robin in this one. But I don't know like a good black actor that could play Aqualad that looks just like him, that looks good and blonde.
Ocean.
Who?
Tyler the Creator with that Frank Ocean.
Oh yeah, either Tyler the Creator, maybe Frank.
He ain't gonna play that well. He gonna cuss everybody out. But I think because the blonde hair and he kind of got that look. I feel like he will really play that part well. He can make all the soundtracks.
But I do know who can play Kid Flash though. I do know who can play him. Let me share this screen.
Wally West.
Who can play Kid Flash? I already know. Wally West, bro. Like I'm gonna have y'all really like.
Oh, you want to share the screen?
Yeah.
I thought you said you was done.
Nah, bro. He would have been a good Wally West, in my opinion. In my opinion, I think he would probably be good. Do you have somebody better?
No, I would choose him too, but my boy been passed away 2 years ago.
I know if they would have did this, I think he would have been.
He was gonna be the next Peter Pan.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, I heard that too.
Part well too, but yeah, I definitely see. I did not know he was half black. I'm telling you that.
I did not know either.
I did not know that. He kind of fine. Look, click on the next picture. I did not know that.
I really did not know that.
Girl, click on that one where it says Hollywood Reports. Right there, right next to that younger picture of him.
Oh, right here?
Yeah. Side profile.
Yeah, he looked fine though. I think he would have been a great Wally West. Just put him on a good red wig.
Barry, if it wasn't gonna be Barry, it would have been Wally.
Yeah, I think he would have. Yeah,
Wally West.
I think he would be real funny as Wally. I would love to see him on the screen.
Yeah, he would have definitely played that part real well. Rest in peace to him.
Yeah. Rest in peace, man.
Such a fine brother gone away.
Such a good waste of flesh, man. Good waste of a personality.
No, ma'am.
But yeah, but the same thing, I would say it would be the same for this one too.
Oh, girl looking like Green Arrow. What's her name? Artemis?
Artemis. Which one?
That girl that look like Green Arrow.
Oh, with the arrows on the back. Yeah, that's Artemis. And you got the girl between Connor and Aqualad, Miss Martian.
Oh yeah, I didn't care for Miss Martian. I mean, she's just like damn John. To me, they're useless. Yeah, they can get into your mind, but invisibility. I mean,
but she kind of made me upset in like certain scenes.
Why?
Like certain episodes, she made me upset.
Why?
Because like, no offense, I know she was like kind of like new to Earth. She should at least picked up like, I forgot one episode it was. I don't know the name of the episode, but it was an episode where she was trying to get into like the minds of her teammates. Before it was Artemis, it was just like, Robin, Kid Flash, Superboy, and Aqualad.
Superboy. He gonna come up with nothing. Superboy. That's it.
Superboy. SB.
But SB.
Yeah, SB. She would be up in their minds, talking to them, doing stuff to their minds, and they didn't like it.
It's my privacy.
Yeah, she invading their privacy, but when it was time to go for a mission, I think it was like Connor or somebody said, "Hey, like Miss Martian, get inside this enemy's mind." She was like, "Are you sure you want me to get inside their mind?"
Like, hit with please. Yeah. One thing I also hate about John is when he get into people's mind, he get messed up. He'd be like, please.
Oh yeah, he got really messed up in that episode where we're doing some kind of training or whatever.
Yeah.
And then when this was the part where I guess Wally started to really like Artemis, but when she died, everybody broke down. And when Artemis died, Miss Martian took over the whole exercise and she made it seem real to the point where when they died, they actually died. And so John was trying to come in and was like trying to take over. And he was like, as soon as he stepped in, he didn't know what was going on. He got trapped in it too.
Yeah.
He was like,
you had this power all your life and you don't know how to work it.
And he was like, I wanted to say something to you, but I forgot what it was. I was like, what do you mean you forgot what it was? What was that? What was the episode called? I think it was like Fail Safe or something like that.
There was one episode with John where he got into the mind of this lady because this little man, I forgot what his name was, but he was a villain and he was basically giving her night terrors. And he was trying to, go into her mind to see what was causing the night terrors. Man, that man went up in there and he had a damn night terror. I said, John, come on, man. I said, you've been doing this for years and all of a sudden you fumble the bag now. He and little Superman said, what happened, John? I don't know. I'm like, John, come on. You've been
John,
doing this.
You got one job. And you
understand you lost your family. And then the villain ended up having him in a little simulator or whatever. Not like a simulator, but had him to the point where, his wife and his kids died or whatever, right? He had him in, that's what made him weak. He would believe me. And then he turned into his original form and he was hugging his wife and his 2 kids. And I was like, man, this ain't real, John. This ain't real. Like, get out of that. Get out of that. He making you vulnerable. Next thing you know, he telling me, oh, my kids, my wife, my kids dead. I said, this is just a, he getting into your mind. You supposed to be getting into his, he getting into yours. Mm-hmm. I just don't like John and Miss Marcia. I don't like that. I don't like them. I don't know if it's just because the telepathy, it's just like, they have to handle it.
No, but I will say it was John in like Young Justice. He could not handle Miss Marcia. I think Miss Marcia is like more powerful than him in Martian terms or whatever. Because when he went inside that mind, that boy was like, I want to say something to you, but I just don't know what it is. And then when he got out, that dude had a headache.
John sucks. That's what it is.
But Miss Martian, she didn't have no headache for real. She just walked around, depressed that whole day.
Like she's stronger because she's younger and she's learning new stuff.
Probably.
It always seems that way.
That way. Girl, she took over that thing. She took over that exercise.
Really did.
Talking about some, they felt like they was in a coma state. They couldn't move.
Last but not least, we have our DC Comics really shutting down. I heard a lot of speculation when I was looking up DC for like pictures and stuff. I saw that they're gonna end the DC Comics, not necessarily like the whole DC, but they're gonna stop doing the comics. I mean, who buys comics now? Nobody.
I think if they do buy comics, it'd be like for like collectibles, like later on down the line.
Edition stuff, limited edition stuff, like probably a limited edition gold Batman or something like that.
But to be quite frankly honest, like comic books, who really, like you said, who really go out there and be like, oh, I'm gonna buy this comic book?
Other than people who collect it. I mean, other than that, they're just shutting down the comic part and they're just gonna do videos and stuff like that.
I think they still should do the comic part, but they just don't need to do the literal book, because that's just, to me, kind of like a waste of paper, and people can look at it for free online. I hate to, girl, I hope I don't ruin it for everybody, but they could really look at this stuff for free, because somebody can instantly just download
comics. I mean, if you think about it, I haven't met one person in my life that read comics. I feel like that's more of a 1960s or 1940s type thing when they would actually print out comics.
Yeah, because remember you told me before COVID even happened, I bought that little Raven comic book, and I was basically done within that one day. You told me you might as well should have got it online.
Like buying a manga book. You go in there, you buy it, and then you read it all in one day and you're done with it. You put it up in the shelf and never look at it again. You might as well get an ebook if you're going to do all that.
Yeah.
It's just to that point where like comics aren't really, like you said, they're only collectibles. You can only get it by collecting it. And I'm pretty sure there's only a couple versions out there now. Nobody really collects that. I mean, they might collect Stan Lee Marvels now because of Stan Lee passed away. Of course, that's going to be real high. But now it's just to the point where it's like, okay, all right.
If they shut down the comics part, then they should, because that recent comment that came out with talking about something, I'm not Starfire, girl, that was trash. I was about to say, girl, yeah, I can see that you're not her.
For real. And last but not least, is Superman, Batman, and everything coming to an end?
Like, what do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is remember how I just said, like, are they going to shut down comics? Because, they make new stories with comics. They make new backgrounds. That's just like a manga. They make new backgrounds and stuff. If they end the manga, guess what? The show's going to end.
I don't think so.
Is it going to end because the comics? Because honestly, I don't think they're making any new stuff anyway, because it's still the same concept from like how back it was 1940 for Superman.
Because like I said, I don't know if I said this, but if they do, I think like one of my ideas, I think probably maybe like Teen Titans or like the Justice League live action could be a way to probably ramp up DC Comics. Maybe it'll make people like more interested. But if they really do want to do like my idea, I would say probably do Young Justice and let Aqualad be like the first one, because I feel like he could be big or maybe as like bigger than like Black Panther. He could like Aqualad have the potential.
I don't know if it's gonna be bigger than Black Panther now, because Chadwick Boseman that passed away.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like the project.
I'm high right now.
I'm talking about like the project. Like if they had like a good soundtrack and a good story.
Young Justice movie.
What?
I've never seen a Young Justice movie with them.
I mean, like if they do like a backstory before they actually do the whole movie itself,
people understand where they come from.
Yeah, kind of like, yeah. I feel like if they would have did Aqualad good,
even though we know where Aquaman and Aqualad is from, but I want to know more about Aqualad.
Yeah. I want to know how he became Aqualad.
That is true, yeah. And how did he get in this group? Basically, what we were saying about Teen Titans and Starfire really got them all together.
Yeah.
How about we go into the backstory of Young Justice and how they all got together? Because ain't no way they just mysteriously got together because the Justice League got together. No,
because like in the show itself, they really got together because they thought they were going to have like their own superhero group. With, like the sidekicks, but Batman, Flash, and Aquaman had to do some kind of mission that required a Justice League type group to handle it. But they also had like another mission that happened like at Catman's was burning down, and so Robin, Kid Flash, and Aqualad went over to Catman's, and they found out they were here doing experiments, making a genetic Superboy, old boy Connor. So that's how they start off. So I'm kind of wondering how they're gonna take that.
Well, that was us talking about DC.
I hope they change some stuff. If they do a Teen Titans or Justice League live action, I better get my money. We better get a message on this company account, a little email.
Exactly. Well, we hope you guys like today's show or podcast today. Tell us what you like in the comments, and thank you for watching.
Yeah, make sure tell us who you think would be a good Robin for the live action.
About what we said, what we was right. Do you like the Teen Titans? Who's your favorite Teen Titan?
Yeah, let us know down in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, please, because we need money.
Yeah. Please share with your friends, please.
I don't care. You share with your dog. Just share, please.
Bye.